Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved Let's Play. And in this episode I decided to come back over to Aberration actually. And I want to just kind of craft a bunch of element. Just kind of show you all of the favorite places. Mainly just my favorite place to get red gems and then element ore. But yeah, main reason behind that is because I still can't decide between imprinted whatchamacallit, an imprinted, it's a big sloth, Megatherium, or a, imprinted Chalicotherium, or something like that, or try to get a Baryonyx with just insane health, because the crab just isn't maneuverable enough, and it doesn't have high enough health to be that much of just a tank, movement-wise, so... yeah, I just still can't really decide, and that's why I'm over here, because it gives me some more time to think. But anyways, let's just... I'm going to head down into the radiation zone. I think... well, I'm not even going to bring the desert cloth with me, because I'm not going to need it if I'm going down there, and it's just extra weight. But... I think I'm gonna go get red gems first. To kind of show you my favorite place to go get those. So I'll see you kind of down in the radiation zone. Alright, well what I like to do is just kind of come right down through here in the area with all the giant purple crystals. And right back here, not only is this one of the best places to find Reaper Queens for breeding, I mean not breeding, can't breed them. To find Reaper Queens to get a Reaper King. It was one of my favorite places, but it is also one of my favorite places to get red gems, which the overlap probably isn't a good thing, if I'm being honest, because it just means that you can encounter Reaper Queens while mining for red gems. It's down over that way. So I'm gonna try, let's see, it's over this way. Yeah, right down there is one of my favorite spots to go. Oh, guess we're falling down. Alright. Let's go Gamma 4. Because it's a little dark. Not really. But, right down here on the map, which is kind of where I like to go. Now, you do have to watch out for Reaper Queens, which is the only kind of downside of down here. Like I said before, let's just get rid of that because it's gonna come get us. But actually less red gems here than I remembered. And maybe it's slightly farther over because I remember there being like a few of these ones and a bunch of the other type. Oh hey, look, a red gem that fell from the ceiling. I do think it was probably farther over. So, what level is that Featherlight to? Because I do want to... I'm interested in taming one of those at some point. 20. Okay. I'm going to see if I can't find the area that I'm thinking of. Because... oh, wait, no. I think... see, everything down here looks the same. But it's over here. Yeah, this is what I was thinking of. Because there's a bunch of these actual ones that look like red gems. And then there's the, like, crystal-looking ones. Which are which are also red gems, but they just look different. So yeah. What is attacking me? Oh, nameless. You really spawned in that little short amount of time that I had the light on. Alright. Yeah, this area isn't very nice, and also there's an explorer's note right here. Oh, something max level nearby. Or there was. There's a rock drake over there. It might be that, honestly. Oh, it just fell. Nope, that's level 60. Well, I don't know what's max level. It might be that rock drake, actually. Nope. I don't know. But it's not too important right now. I'm just gonna drop all this, mine up a bunch of red gems, and I'll definitely bring you back if anything happens, because that is not completely out of the question in this area. Whoa! Alright, that scared me. Yeah, you were aggroed onto me. Or no, it's aggroed onto the Featherlight. But there's a Megalosaurus just kind of running over here. Huh. It's not something I want to see out of the corner of my eye. Although I'd rather see that running towards me than a Reaper Queen. So I guess that is a fair trade-off that I'm willing to make. Alright, well just the red gems in this area is quite a bit. And that's why I like coming right here. Yeah, so it's actually right here on the map. I just went slightly too far over that way. But, and it's just like right on the edge. Like we can go deeper in. I mean, we could, but I also don't really want to because I don't really want to run into a Reaper Queen. At least, not yet. I mean, okay. You really? Okay, I didn't think Spino's aggroed onto a Rock Drake. I guess if I don't have... Because I was going to say, if the crafting the element doesn't take too long, I guess at the end I might just go until we find a Reaper Queen and kind of just show it to people that don't know what it might be. And I didn't know there was an explorer's note there. Anyways, I'm going to head up, drop off all these red gems back at base, and then we'll go get some element ore. Okay, and the place I like to go for element ore is just right down here, kind of where the Rock Drake Trench and Rockwell Terminal is, except just right here by this giant skeleton, just where all these Rock Drakes are. So I'd have to get rid of them, but there's just a bunch of element ore right down here, like 3 up there. It's all the little rocks with the pink glow on them. And it's basically just, we're gonna mine up a bunch of that. And this is pretty much where I just come for it. Like, yes, you have to deal with Rock Drakes, which can be a pain, but like I said before, I'd rather deal with Rock Drakes than Reaper Queens. I think it's just the initial... Oh, wow, you're still left over from the Christmas event. But, it's just the initial, like, wave of them when they first show up and start attacking you that's, like, can be hard. So once they're all gone... If no more spawn while you're hopped, if more spawn while you're hopped off, you might be kind of dead. But otherwise, it should be fine. Honestly, I'm just gonna get rid of these 3 over here as well because I don't want them to walk up and start like attacking me while I'm hopped off mining. Okay, well I'm fairly confident I've cleared them all out, at least up right here. So I'm gonna keep all this meat because Rock Drakes don't drop very much in case I need an emergency situation where I would need to heal you. Anyways, it's just mining all this stuff up, the rocks with kind of the purple crystal inside of them. You get a bunch, and actually you also get a bunch of metal, but I am gonna drop the metal because I want just as much element ore as possible, and metal is everywhere in the blue zone. And that's why, actually, now that we have like pretty easy access to Aberration, I'm probably gonna just, whenever I need a large quantity of metal, I'm probably gonna set up like a zipline system that actually works, is what I mean, down into the blue zone, just so I can ferry large quantities of metal back and forth pretty easily. Because I know we're gonna hit a point pretty soon, probably, where I'm just gonna need absolute tons and tons of metal. I mean, we've already hit some of those points, but probably even more. So yeah, and I just realized I made a mistake because now I'm gonna have to chuck. Oh wait, no. All right, but yeah, I'm gonna mine up some more of this. At least make sure I can still ride back, and maybe like 1 or 2 more ore, and then I'll head back to base, drop all that off, and then it's just blue and green gems and congealed gas balls, which congealed gas balls we get quite literally just for free, just waiting in the gas collector. And blue and green gems are pretty self-explanatory as to where you find those, and I'm gonna say that's good. So I'm gonna go back up, and then honestly, let's craft some element, and then I might, oh, I'm gonna need to make charge batteries actually, I just realized. Those aren't hard to make, but Yeah, I'm gonna need to make 8. I'm pretty sure it's either 8 or 10. I'm pretty sure it's 8, but we'll see. Because there's a charge node pretty close to the base, so I can just check. Okay, well, this is all the stuff that I got for crafting element. I do need to go get the congealed gas balls, but we also still need to make the charge batteries. Wherever it's... Oh, wait, no, they're in here, duh. Yeah, right there. Okay, so polymer, easy. Crystal, easy. Congealed gas balls, easy. And we have the metal. So, yeah, we can craft these right now, probably even. Oh, I'm gonna need to go get more crystal. Dang it, I shouldn't have chucked out all the crystal I got from mining the gems. I wanted to have more weight for more gems, but I guess I also needed crystal. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, so there's 8 of them. And let's see, I'm gonna need actually to probably ferry these back. Okay, it's gonna take a minute to load up the rock drake, but I'm gonna bring as much as possible. You know, I'm just actually gonna grab... Can I move? Okay, I'm gonna bring 2 stacks of everything, because the most we need is green gems and congealed gas balls. So I'll bring like 3 stacks of congealed gas balls and whatnot. I mean, we're not gonna craft an absolute ton, but just enough so like if I bring the tech armor over here and stuff like that, I'll be able to use it, and like tech rifle and whatnot. But this will be good for now, at least. Oops. Trees. I don't want to break these trees because they're just kind of the scenery by the house, but they're in the way. And it's night time, I realize, so I need to turn the gamma up. There we go. And grab some of these. Like that. Okay. So, I actually didn't even bother checking. I just kind of went off memory. I hope it's 8 and not 10. I think it's 8. Yes, it is 8. Okay. So I'll wait for those to charge up, and then I don't even need 2 stacks. And then I'll craft the first 3. There we go. And now the first 3. And it will... I mean, we crafted a bunch, or not a bunch, but like 15 element, I think it was, a little while ago on Crystal Isles. Actually, that was a while ago now that I think about it. But yeah. So, it takes a little while. It's just the same thing as then, except this is the actual map that these are from, and not Crystal Isles, but whatever. So, I'm gonna I guess I'll do this like 5 times like we did on Crystal Isles, just to get 15 element to start with. That sounds good. So, and charge nodes aren't nearly as hard to find on here as they are on Crystal Isles, which is good. I can just kind of go pretty much anywhere, and I know where quite a few are. Now, do I dare try and use this one while that basilisk is there? I'm gonna try. Let's see. What level is the basilisk? Because it'll probably aggro if I get super close to it. Oop. 20. Wanna hop out? No. Alright, I'm gonna put the batteries in, charge them up, and then I'll take care of that basilisk. Alright, there we go. I find it funny how you can craft it before it hits 500. But, yeah, so after this we'll need, what, 3 more? Yeah, because this will make it 6. I'm trying to get like 15. I know I got more resources, so I mean, or way more resources than the amount that we need for 15, but, yeah. I mean, and this spot's really good, actually, because there's a charge node here, which, oh, I did realize I have backspace on still. There's a charge node here, charge node right over there. There's a charge node just kind of around the corner that way, and then there's one out by the river. So there's 4 in really, really close proximity to each other. So this is a good spot to craft element, because you can just kind of cycle through them, and yeah, it takes 5 minutes for them to reopen. And chances are you'll be done before then, but, or before the first one you used is reactivated, but it gets pretty close. And I am going to need to get rid of the crab and sarcos. Because they're kind of just here and it'll attack me. And this is probably going to be a high level crab. And I'm going to regret this. Knowing my luck. Please don't be super high level. Alright, you're fine. It wasn't getting very damaged at all in the first couple hits, and I was getting nervous that I was gonna waste the high level crab, but nope, we're fine. Okay, and start crafting that. I still think it's interesting because it says in the ingredients, it shows the fully charged charge battery. I thought it said charged charge battery, but I guess that it doesn't. But I still think it's interesting that you can craft it before it's fully charged. Like, yeah, it's basically fully charged, but yeah, it's just, I don't know. One of the weird things of this game that I find interesting. Oh, and it just crafted. Okay, that actually didn't take as long as I thought it would. Okay, and now let's go to this one. Because there's the one over here, and there's the one by the river. So I'll just use this one because it's closer, I guess. Okay, and there's that one. And honestly, getting the resources, like, sure, getting the resources on Aberration was harder, I guess you could say, because on Crystal Isles, I just had to go to Eldritch Isle, and there's those crystals that give you red, blue, and green gems all in one. And, like, yeah, it's the scary place of Crystal Isles, but it's not. It's not nearly as bad as the radiation zone on here. But, yeah, honestly, the hardest part about crafting them on Crystal Isles was finding the terminals, or the charge nodes. Whereas, that's the easy part here. Because they're just, I didn't want to do that. Okay. Because they're just everywhere. And there's one more. Right there. And that completes a little, like, square, I guess. It's like a four-sided triangle. So, yeah, square. Of them. That I know of on here. And, okay, perfect. Alright, so I didn't even need to grab more. Because that'll make 15. And just one stack of 100 on each was a, well, I guess not these, but the 4 things I had to mine out of the ground, a full stack of 100 was enough for 15. So have way more than I needed, but I'll make it so I can craft more in the future. And I'll probably just, if I craft more, I probably won't make a big deal out of it. I'm just showing it here because it's the first time crafting an element on Aberration in this series, and I don't know, I just like to show how I do it on this map and on Crystal Isles. I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. I'll bring you back when the charged batteries are charged. Alright, and there's the last of them. So, yeah, I just... Okay, you need the same amount of element ore and green gems, I guess. Actually, why did I look in there? That's not going to tell me how many I need. Yeah, it's 20 of each. Okay. So, yeah, full stack was enough for 5. If I just did the math, I wouldn't have had to carry as much, but whatever. And I know this probably hasn't taken up very much of the video at all, so I guess let's go. I don't really want to just kind of go super duper deep into the radiation zone. Like, I'm not going to go all the way down to, like, the Cave of the Stalker. Because Cave of the Stalker is, like, way down here. And I don't really want to go down there. But, I'll definitely go in there and try to find a Reaper Queen. Not die in the process. But one thing I am going to do first is heal the Rock Drake. And, yeah, so I'll jump all this stuff off back at base. And I'll, I guess, see you when I'm going to head into the radiation zone again. Alright, well, my water's all topped up. The Rock Drake's full on health again. Bulb Dog has full charge. Everything's ready. I also grabbed a couple more cryopods and some of the plant species Z seeds we had at base. In case we find a high level featherlight that I would want to tame. But that's all ifs, ands, or buts. I just right now want to go through the radiation zone and not die. Is that too much to ask? Probably. But see, I have the interesting philosophy of wanting to go through here, find a Reaper Queen, and not die. But I'm not trying to tame one. So, The only time that would be like adorable is if I was trying to tame one. And this is one of my favorite areas to come to tame one. Oh, the Seekers are mad. Fine. There's so many G's. Oh, but a lot of them go away. Yep. They go away when you turn off the light, and then they come back when you turn it on. It's just kind of what they do. It's their thing. And the nameless spawn. It's just an endless cycle. It's kind of. Oh, there's one. There's one. No. No, go away. Go away. Oh, I hate when those things just jump out at you. What level is it? It's stuck behind the tree. See, my problem is I don't know where it went. Because it was behind the tree, but now it's not there. And its little, like, dust cloud for when it's under the ground is... Oh, it's over there. Or there's one over there. I don't know if it's the same one. There is a Reaper Queen over there. So... Well, let's get rid of you first. Okay. Lighten up a tad. I probably shouldn't have dropped all of it, but... it's whatever. Let's go over here. It'll aggro. They aggro. Yeah, it's already aggroed onto me. I might have to run in a second, but there it is. Yeah, because, I mean, we do have the light pet, so we will do a bunch of damage. This rock drake looks really cool, though. It's red with all the, like, regular colored spines. Alright, what level are you? 70. I don't really want to fight you. I'm just doing this for proof of concept. But yeah. Watch, I'm gonna end up finding a super duper high level one. And I'm not prepared. Oh, there's the other one. And I'm not like prepared in any other way, shape, or form to tame it. 15 though. I'm just gonna go. You know, because like one thing I like to have when I'm taming Reaper Queens is stimulants or stimberries. Oh, they're still following me. And that's because of those little spikes they shoot at you that do a bunch of torpidity. You want something to counter that, because you do not want your rock drake knocking out when you're having a Reaper Queen kind of just biting you and whatnot. Also, the last of the 3 Helena things on Aberration is down here. And it's over on this side of the map somewhere. I'm going to see if I can find it, because I'm not exactly sure where it is. I just know it's over in this general vicinity. Because we haven't even gone that far in yet. But this is the point, because like, okay, I know the way, I know my way around the element region, or not the element region. I know my way around the fertile region pretty darn well. Bioluminescent region, I know most of it pretty well. There's some parts where if I'm not paying too much attention, I will get a little lost. Element region, I've never learned super well. It's so easy for me to get lost down here. Like, still. So, yeah, that's the thing. But see, the other charge node, didn't even have to go really looking for it. I do think I'm also going to swap out the radiation suit, just because I mean, I don't like running them to the point where they are going to break, just because, whoa, I didn't mean to do that, just because I don't like having to take radiation damage, if I can help it. But I did kind of, you know what, we're so close to the Cave of the Stalker entrance, I might as well just go over there and show you where it is. Like, we are gonna have to do that cave, and that's probably the hardest one on Aberration, but whatever. I might as well go over there, because it's just like around the corner. Now, it's not gonna be fun trying to get out of here, because I know I'm gonna get lost at least once, but that's fine. I'm probably gonna get lost on the way to the cave, if I'm being honest, but I mean, I know it's like right down that way where my arrow's pointing, so. I'm pretty sure if I just follow this path, it'll be right over here. There it is. This is the entrance to the cave. Right here. right down here in the corner of the little thing that comes down here on the map. Took me a second to find it, but yeah, it's right here, and all the big red gems you can't mine, but all these little tiny things you can mine. So if you want to come all the way down here to just get an absolute motherload of red gems, be my guest, but I wouldn't come down here. I just saw you crawling to the ground, Mrs. Reaper Queen. Alright, there's Reaper Queen over there and Reaper Queen up there. What is happening to you? It's level 5, okay. I think though... Oh, it aggroed because I turned the thing off. Alright, I'm just gonna say bye. Goodbye. Don't want to deal with you. There's another Reaper Queen right there. Oh, wait, no, that's a rock trick climbing on the wall. And I saw the dust. Anyways. I'm gonna work on finding my way out now. Oh, but there's, I think, one. Yep, that's one. I just walked right into it. And rock trick. Fun. Oh, I see the blue zone though, so pretty. Oh, you know what? That's actually like straight back. So I guess, yeah, there's much easier ways of finding the cave than I've always used, but whatever. Yeah, because we're pretty much out now. I mean, we're still in the radiation zone, but like blue zone's right there, so it's whatever. Oh, don't go down. Okay, well. Yeah, we're basically out, so I'm gonna... Rorat, you made me think you're a Reaper Queen for a second. Okay. But I'm gonna go back to base and probably end things off. So I'll see you over there. Alright, well. First, I'm honestly amazed that this bulb dog that we had from the very beginning on Aberration is still... going strong, and I haven't tamed another light pit yet. I probably should, if I'm being honest, but I just haven't. So, but anyway, oh, I never put the thing. Okay, well now, anyways, I think that's probably gonna do it for this episode. I know it was just kind of a random one, especially after not finishing the boss fight. But I still need to figure out what I want to work on getting to ride to be able to shoot off the back of, and also probably. What might not be a bad idea while I'm on Aberration is smelting up a bunch of metal and using wood to do that. So I get both metal ingots just to have in stock for the future. And also so I get a bunch of charcoal so I can make more shotgun shells. Because that'll probably be useful. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you in the next one.